Hi guys, and welcome to your August 2019. This is going to be a general love reading, figuring out where you are right now in the month of August, fresh out of Mercury being out of retrograde. We're going to be having Jupiter out of retrograde in a couple of weeks. I'm excited about that, although that's an outer planet. Does affect us. But anywho, this is going to be your August 2019. How are you feeling for the beautiful sign of Leo? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, I'm going to let you know right now as I get my gloss, you guys have been through absolute hell in your relationship. And I'm happy to report that at some point, you guys decided, the person that you're connected with, Leo, you really do feel like they put you and took you to a place where you really didn't feel like you felt like you were at the place of no return. You were at a place where you could not return, and I can see that in your energy here. I see it in your past. I see you were trying to leave this person. I see you've been actively trying to leave this person up until something that changed. And I'm happy to report, I'm just going to spoil it because that I'm telling you in the some of these readings in the very first couple of minutes I can see, like I tried to explain and in the last video. And I'm also looking at this person. There's a lot of fire here. I feel like you're either connecting with water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you're connecting with a fellow fire. There's a lot of fire in here. And, excuse me, okay, I'm sorry, I had to do this. Don't start tripping with me, Leos, because you guys know you got to look good too, okay? I'm sorry. Now, and I've been doing a card for everyone, the Ask Your Guides card, and this reading is so good, I didn't even pull you guys'. Crowning this reading is chemistry. You guys are definitely trying to get back on the same accord. And the problem is that, yes, there was some type of breakdown in the past, which I have the peak of the past energy. I'll let you know that. We also have flirt. You guys are really trying to get back to liking one another, which is always, you went back to basics. You basically been down to the bottom. Now it's time to get back to the basics and basically liking one another and wanting to be around each other again. Playfulness. And that's what you needed to do. You needed to start flirting with one another again. You know, the chemistry never left, but there was so much stress. I see all of the different intricate layers, okay? We're going to go ahead and get this card now. This is just an extra card that I was grabbing for you guys to pull everything together. This was so good, I had to start the video. What fell out? Oh, denial. I'm keeping that. All right. So what's being denied here? Let's get into it. So divine helpers. Denial. All right. So first and foremost, looking at the peek at the past, which I'm about to let you know, there was some deception. I'm just going to put it out there. There we go. There was some deception, period, point blank. Yeah. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here, Leo. Your divine helpers are here to help you take off your blinders and be more honest, and be more honest, accessing the difficulties in your intimate relationships. Although you prefer to believe that ignorance is bliss, the truth is that denial is not a genuine form of protection against unhappiness. Ooh-wee. That's when we get, I love reading for you guys, Leo. I learn so much every single time that I do. There was denial here. There was a denial to yourself. Maybe something wasn't working. More importantly, I'm looking at the fact that maybe there was a denial, as the book is saying. Now, your energy pulled this down. Your guides are asking you to summon the courage to honestly admit the real problems that exist in this relationship. Somewhere along the line, I think that you found the courage to have an honest conversation. And and for some of you, you're going to do that. I'm looking at what's going on here, but we're going to talk about the peak. Look, you're trying to get out. Free yourself. Free yourself from what, Leo? There was some things that you were trying to get out. Pay attention to the red flags and deception. Cancer got these same things. So some of you guys are connecting with water, period, point blank. And I'm making the correlation because I know that Cancer got this in their peak of the past. Not in their current energy. In their peak of the past, they got two of the same cards that you got. I know this. So, some of you guys are definitely connecting with water. I'm telling you right now that there's all sorts of people's opinions up in the thing, too. Eliminate that. Cut it out. Talk to who you trust. Keep people out of your business, Leo. I'm feeling that for some of you, but I don't see that card, but I felt the need to say that, okay? Deception, pay attention to the red flags, and free yourself is the peak of the past. What contributed to that was the fact that there was a lack of working together. And then there was working together, but working together in a way where you were working against each other. Does that make sense? That's what was going on. Only you know how that makes sense. And then there are children here, or a child that is here. Fire sign children or a rambunctious child is all up in your connection with this Page of Wands. Also, that is a difference between you and your partner, Leo, of what makes you excited too. Yeah, I'm saying that. How does that make sense, Marv? Well, a passionate enthusiasm, the ace being a passionate enthusiastic beginning. The page being the start of that. You guys are like night and day, or you're so much alike where one person comes up with the idea and the other person doesn't know how to execute it. I'm telling you, as it pertains to this Page of Wands, there is not enough execution. I do really feel like, although you guys are different, you guys are alike, and vice versa. Or you guys are so different where, and Lord knows, Cancer Sun here, I can attest. There is a struggle of not knowing when to follow and not knowing when to lead. Hangman energy is there, okay? So, in the past, you guys don't know what to do with the kids. There's some issues with this child or these children. Who's going to do the parent? Who's going to be the disciplinarian? All of these little bitty things. Oh, I'm going to go over here. Somebody lacks execution and somebody, oh my God, Leo. Somebody lacks execution and someone feels more comfortable at telling the other person what to do or coming up with the idea. And I think that maybe this is a reflection upon yourself where you realize, Leo, that maybe you're the one that needs to start executing things instead of waiting on the other person. Don't start with me either, Leo. This is what I'm picking up. But of course, it can be reversed. I just feel like there is we're going to come up with this idea, and the idea is fantastic as it pertains to something in the past with your endeavors together, your children, where you're going to live, little like I feel like all you guys do is just bump heads, okay? And as a result, it really caused some issues with the way that you guys work together. Someone may be more responsible than the other one as well. So that's what I see, okay? But, again, crowning this reading in the current energy, that's the past. Let's pause. You guys are getting back to basics. You guys are getting back to what made you fall in love with one another in the first place. I'm happy that things are a little bit lighter for you guys. I'm happy that the chemistry and what made you guys fall in love with one another is coming back on point. There was a rock bottom here. There was a rock bottom. And again, I believe that this is what was going on. There was a lot of denial. I did see separation, but it's too far down. So I feel like maybe there was some separation, but the deception was a false self-mask. For some of you guys, that was a blatant deception where there was probably some infidelity. But to some of you guys, like I said, you're in denial. The denial starts with self, okay? And again, summon the courage to honestly admit the real problems that exist in this relationship. As difficult as they may be, until you do, okay, there is no chance that these shadows will ever heal. And honestly, I think that that's what had to happen. Something forced you into admitting that maybe you're not as perfect as you thought you were. And when you started to do that, Spirit started to throw in a little bit more encouragement. Spirit started to throw in a little bit more cooperation. Now my child is understanding. Now my Leo, my beautiful Leo, understands that it starts with self. Let's get it popping. So right now, at the bottom of the deck, we got healing family issues, which is exactly what you guys are trying to do. We got very soon. And we got religious factors. I understand that there are some soulmates and people that we connect with that we love very much. What this means to me is that although we love these people, sometimes we're raised differently. So Leo, I feel like this person you're connecting with is different. They just think different. They just different, okay? Raised different, either a non-traditional. I don't want to get into tradition and non-tradition. What I want to focus on is difference, period. Different than you, period. Because no one of us, there isn't a handbook that says, hey, this is normal and this is what it looks like. So I don't want to get into that because then my earth will come out and I'm going to start getting angry. And that's not what I'm here to do. But I know that there's anger here because of the differences. And what I'm saying is that differences is what make the world go round. And instead of arguing with someone about how they're not like you, I feel like that there was, like I said, a moment of clarity where you came out of this denial, started to really admit that problems existed and started to accept that maybe your relationship isn't perfect as you thought because everything has to be perfect and the image on the people that are on the outside looking in has to look at you guys in a certain light. And unfortunately, keeping up that facade is nerve-wracking. You just can't do it anymore. You started to not care. But not care in the fact, and not care to the point where you stop caring about the person. You stop caring about keeping up the image. You took that false self-mask off. You stopped secretly going out getting them back for shit and really started to work on yourself, which raised this relationship to the level that it needed to be. And although you guys are still coming out of that, right now what's happening is the transformation has taken place with the Death card. Let's keep going. Bottom of the deck energy again, healing family issues. You are on the path of healing. Very soon there was a lot of what are we going to do? You're getting out of that indecision and you're going to clearly decide what you want for you as a couple. Not working against one another, but working together. And then it started to accept the fact that this person had a different mom. They had a different dad. They had a different upbringing. Maybe they dealt with things that you never heard of before. That does not make them wrong. That just makes them different, okay? And then to support this, we got this King of Pentacles. We do have, this is what you guys are focusing on. This is the initiation. This is going back to love, okay? That's where you guys are going to be. Good for you. And that's where you guys are now. There's a queen here. There's a fire queen. And there is a King of Pentacles. Someone, mom and dad, I feel like, is being supportive. There is a strong influence over this relationship. Someone's dad's money and someone's mom's passion. Someone's mother comes in with creative solutions. Keep these people out of your business, Leo. You love mom, you love dad, and I don't feel like this is the mom and dad on one side. I feel like someone has support of one parent over here and someone has more support of the one parent over there. Leos, Keep those people to a distance. I know that you value your loved one's opinion, but keep them out of your relationship because you have to figure this out on your own. And remember, I told you about this denial. Let's get into it. So keep your Queen of Wands at bay. She is the difference. He is the difference. And this very soon, that's the King of Pentacles is influence. Someone is going to help you guys get what you need. Stop accepting help so much because they come in and feel like they can run your relationship, okay? For those that apply with to resonate with that. We have fear that makes sense with the Eight of Swords. There's going to be some huge transformations that are going on in this relationship. You are changing the way you've been processing things, which is a good thing, okay? Then this shows your stress right here, but you cannot go anywhere after this 10 of Wands, but to the Ace of Wands. So you are at the completion of your heavy load. And as you accept the transformations coming with the Death card, that Scorpio energy, I told you that water was in here somewhere. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius is 2. Okay, Leo, I don't know how these people play a role. There's a Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. There is Aries, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's you. That's letting me know that your stress is heavy. We have Scorpio here. There is some financial issues that are going on right now. You guys are slowly moving through your issues, but you still have some things where you're holding back. Maybe, and this is going to improve because we have the Hierophant. This is letting me know that you guys are challenging the way that this King of Pentacles down here, this is earth energy. Someone, I believe that this Hierophant is directly tied to this King of Pentacles. I automatically felt that there was an outside influence. You have a father. You have a strong influence of someone in your environment that's telling you how to manage some things or telling you to hold on to some things. Whatever they're telling you, don't discard their advice. What I am saying is you have to start taking bits and pieces of these lessons and making it stick for you. They can't run your relationship from a distance because when these people are no longer here, you're still stuck on your own. Yes, there are some financial issues, but the beautiful thing is that you guys are coming back to what you like about one another and taking all of your problems in stride. So I am very happy that you guys are really getting back to liking one another despite and slowly walking out of this old stagnant energy, okay? Yes, there's still a lot of, again, healing family issues. This comes with how you guys were raised. You guys were raised differently. Some of you guys call mom and dad for everything. Some of you guys are forced to do it on your own. That may be the problem. One of you guys is more independent. One of you guys is more codependent. Fix it. I see that you guys are liking one another, and that's it. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So good luck on everything that you got going on. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Cannot wait to read you again. I will come back before the end of the month to let you know how Bae feels about you or the person that you're connecting with. And that is it. You know how to get in contact with me if you need to, and I am out. Bye, Leo.